How's it going, my fellow shiny Pokemon? ShinySnorlax here, bringing you guys Pokemon Showdown OU battle, and of course team preview will be down in the description below. But other than that, let's get to the battle. I lead out with my Gengar. Opponent leads off with its Klefki and goes for a Thunder Wave and slows my Gengar down. I go for a Shadow Ball, bring the opponent down to about half and get a special defense drop. And the opponent switches out into its Charizard, and I am paralyzed and I cannot move. Opponent switches out back into its Klefki, and I switch out into my Blissey, hoping that I can take any attack. Opponent goes for a switcheroo, and I get the Choice Scarf. He gets my leftovers, and I go for Seismic Toss, hoping to take it out, but I do not. Opponent goes for a Thunder Wave on me, and I go for a Seismic Toss and take out the Klefki. Opponent brings out its Aggie Slash, and I switch out into my Skarmory, and the opponent sets up one Swords Dance and goes for a Shadow Sneak. I go for a Whirlwind, force switching the opponent out into its Charizard. Sorry guys, I switch out into my Blissey, hoping it can take almost any attack. Opponent goes for a Fire Punch, bringing me down to about half. I hope the Choice Scarf would have helped, but it does not, as the opponent takes me out with the Fire Punch. I bring out my Tyranitar, and the opponent goes for the Iron Tail. I do survive it, and I go for a Stone Edge, taking out the Charizard. Opponent brings out Breloom and goes for a Mach Punch and gets a critical hit and takes out my Tyranitar. I bring out my Gengar. The opponent switches out into its Trevenant, or however you say it. I go for a Shadow Ball, barely almost taking it out, but the opponent uses a Citrus Berry to heal itself up, and it goes for a Substitute, and I am paralyzed. I cannot move. The opponent harvests its Citrus Berry and heals it up with it. I switch out into my Skarmory, and the opponent goes for a Leech Seed. The opponent harvests its Citrus Berry and heals itself up with it. And the opponent goes for a Will-O-Wisp, banning me. And I go for a Whirlwind, force switching the opponent out into its Breloom. The opponent goes for a Mach Punch, almost taking me out. I want to get up as much as I want, so I go for a Stealth Rock. And the opponent finishes me off with a Mach Punch. I bring out my Noivern, and the opponent switches out into its Aggie Slash. And I did know the opponent was going to make some kind of switch out, so I go for a Flamethrower and get some good damage off on the Aggie Slash. The opponent goes for a Shadow Sneak, getting off some damage. I go for a Flamethrower and taking out the Aggie Slash. The opponent brings out its Sigilyph, and I switch out into my Gengar, knowing that will go for the Cosmic Power. And for a while I decided to keep on going for Shadow Ball, hoping the special defense drop. Opponent sets up a Cosmic Power. I go for a Shadow Ball, still not getting special defense drop right now. Opponent goes for another Cosmic Power, and I am paralyzed and I cannot move. Opponent goes for a Roost, and I go for a Shadow Ball. Opponent goes for another Cosmic Power, and I go for a Shadow Ball and get a critical hit and take it out. Opponent brings out its Trevenant again, and opponent goes for a Substitute. I really wanted Gengar to die, which is why I left it out. I go for a Shadow Ball, taking out the Substitute. Opponent harvests its Citrus Berry and heals up with it. Opponent goes for a Substitute again, and I take it out with the Shadow Ball. Opponent goes for a Substitute once more, and I take it out with the Shadow Ball. When he attacks, he harvests his Citrus Berry and heals up with it. Opponent goes for a Substitute, and I go for a Shadow Ball, taking out the Substitute. Opponent harvests its Citrus Berry and heals up with it. Opponent goes for a Substitute once more, and I go for a Shadow Ball, taking out the Substitute. Opponent goes for a Leech Seed, and I go for a Shadow Ball, taking out the Trevenant. Opponent probably was hoping for some Parallax. Opponent brings out its Breloom and goes for a Bullet Seed, one Bullet Seed, two Bullet Seed, 3 bullet seed, 4 bullet seed, crit there, and the 5th bullet seed. Crit probably mattered there, don't know. And I bring out my Noivern and finish it off with a flamethrower. So yeah, that was a pretty decent battle right there. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a shiny Pokemon, and I'll see you next time.